Welcome to the CyberVault Pro System Gateway. This secure login screen provides controlled access to your organization's evidence management workspace. The Operator ID field allows authorized users to identify themselves within the platform. The Secure Passphrase field provides an additional layer of protection, helping safeguard sensitive Cyber Essentials documentation and supporting evidence. Once your credentials have been entered, selecting Initialize Connection establishes a secure connection to your workspace. For new organizations, the Register New Tenant Administration Firm option allows administrators to create a dedicated environment and begin setting up their Cyber Essentials evidence repository. This screen is used to provision a new tenant workspace within CyberVault Pro, allowing organizations to create a dedicated environment for managing their Cyber Essentials preparation evidence. The company or firm name field is used to identify the organization that will own and manage the workspace. This helps keep evidence, policies, and supporting documentation clearly associated with the correct business entity. Next, the desired Operator ID field allows the primary administrator to create a unique login identifier for future access to the platform. The Secure Passphrase field is used to create a strong password for the account. CyberVault Pro requires a minimum security standard to help protect sensitive compliance records and supporting evidence. The Confirm Passphrase field ensures the passphrase has been entered correctly before the account is created. Before proceeding, users must review and accept the terms and conditions and acknowledge the platform's data privacy requirements. Once all information has been completed, selecting Initialize Tenant and Request Access submits the registration request and begins the workspace provisioning process. For organizations that have already completed registration, the Access Gateway option provides a direct route back to the secure login portal. Here we can see the tenant registration form fully completed and ready for submission. The company or firm name has been entered, establishing the organization that will own and manage this dedicated CyberVault Pro workspace. A unique Operator ID has also been created. This identifier will be used by the administrator when accessing the platform in the future. The Secure Passphrase and Confirm Passphrase fields have both been completed, ensuring the account is protected by verified login credentials. The terms and conditions and data privacy acknowledgement have been accepted, confirming that the organization agrees to the platform's usage and security requirements. With all required information now provided, the workspace is ready to be provisioned. Selecting Initialize Tenant and Request Access will submit the registration details and begin the creation of the organization's secure evidence management environment. Once the provisioning process has been completed, users will be able to access their workspace through the secure gateway and begin organizing Cyber Essentials policies, documentation, screenshots, and supporting evidence in a structured and centralized location. The tenant registration request has now been successfully submitted. At this stage, CyberVault Pro has recorded the organization's details and created the pending workspace request. The status message, awaiting authorization, indicates that the registration is currently under review and awaiting administrator approval before access is granted. This approval process helps maintain platform security by ensuring that only verified organizations and authorized administrators can create and manage tenant environments within the system. Once the request has been reviewed and approved, the organization will be able to access its dedicated workspace and begin managing Cyber Essentials evidence, policies, assets, and supporting documentation. Existing users who have already received approval can continue to access their workspace through the secure gateway using the Access Gateway option shown below. After authorization has been completed, the platform is ready for evidence collection, policy management, and compliance preparation activities. Following approval, the administrator can now return to the system gateway and sign in using the credentials created during registration. The Operator ID field contains the unique account identifier assigned to the workspace administrator. The Secure Passphrase field is used to enter the password associated with that account, ensuring that access remains restricted to authorized personnel only. CyberVault Pro uses this authentication process to help protect sensitive business information, compliance records, policy documents, and supporting evidence stored within the platform. As part of CyberVault Pro's enhanced security controls, multi-factor authentication is required before access can be granted to the workspace. The platform has detected that a mandatory security policy is in effect, requiring an additional identity verification step beyond the standard username and passphrase. To complete the setup, users can scan the displayed QR code using a compatible authenticator application, such as Google Authenticator, Microsoft Authenticator, or Authy. Once scanned, the Authenticator application will generate a unique, time-based one-time passcode, commonly known as a TOTP code. The 6-digit verification code should then be entered into the field provided below. These codes automatically refresh at regular intervals, providing an additional layer of protection against unauthorized access. After entering the current verification code, select Confirm Identity to validate the authentication request and complete the secure sign-in process. This additional verification step helps safeguard sensitive Cyber Essentials evidence, policy documentation, asset records, and compliance information stored within the platform. The Authenticator application has now been successfully configured, and a valid 6-digit verification code has been generated. The code displayed by the Authenticator has been entered into the TOTP verification field, linking the user's device to their CyberVault Pro account. This verification process confirms that the person attempting to sign in has access not only to the correct login credentials, but also to the authorized authentication device. By combining secure passwords with time-based authentication codes, CyberVault Pro helps strengthen account protection and reduce the risk of unauthorized access. With the verification code entered, selecting Confirm Identity validates the authentication request and completes the multi-factor authentication process. Once verified, the user is granted secure access to the platform and can begin managing Cyber Essentials policies, evidence records, asset inventories, and compliance documentation within their dedicated workspace. This additional security layer ensures that sensitive organizational information remains protected, while maintaining compliance with modern security best practices. The user has now successfully authenticated and entered the CyberVault Pro dashboard. This central workspace provides a high-level overview of the organization's Cyber Essentials preparation progress, helping users quickly identify completed tasks, outstanding requirements, and compliance status. Across the top of the dashboard are the platform's primary management areas, including reporting, assets, digital vault, policy hub, staff, and invoices. Each section is designed to organize a specific part of the Cyber Essentials evidence preparation process. The reporting section, currently displayed, provides a consolidated view of compliance readiness and key platform metrics. At the top of the dashboard, summary indicators display important operational information. Secured artifacts shows the number of evidence records currently stored within the platform. Monitored assets tracks registered devices and systems. Active staff displays the number of users associated with the organization, while pending invoices highlights any outstanding billing activity. On the right-hand side, the alerts indicator provides visibility of actions that may require attention, helping users identify outstanding tasks and evidence gaps. The System Compliance Posture panel offers a real-time overview of Cyber Essentials readiness. Here, users can monitor compliance status, multi-factor authentication enforcement levels, and cryptographic integrity controls. The Missing Proofs notification highlights evidence items that still need to be uploaded or completed before a full evidence pack can be assembled. This dashboard acts as the central command center for CyberVault Pro, giving organizations a clear and structured view of their compliance preparation activities from a single location. The Assets section allows organizations to register and monitor systems, websites, servers, and other technology assets relevant to their Cyber Essentials scope. Simply enter an internal asset label and the associated hostname, URL, or IP address. Then select Launch Asset Tracking to begin monitoring and documenting the asset. Once added, tracked assets appear in the Live Asset Telemetry table, providing visibility into asset status, discovery information, and compliance monitoring activity. The Digital Vault provides a structured view of Cyber Essentials evidence requirements, helping organizations quickly identify completed areas and outstanding documentation. Each compliance category is displayed separately, with status indicators showing whether evidence is missing or fully compliant across areas such as policies, staff access controls, firewall management, secure configuration, and malware protection. This allows teams to focus on evidence gaps, track progress in real time, and ensure all required documentation is collected before assessment or review. The Policy Hub includes a policy generation wizard designed to help organizations create structured cyber essentials documentation quickly and consistently. Users simply select the compliance area they wish to document, including access control, secure configuration, firewall management, asset management, or malware protection, and the platform guides them through the policy creation process. This helps organizations generate standardized policy documents, reduce administrative effort, and maintain consistent documentation across all Cyber Essentials control areas. The Staff section allows administrators to create and manage user accounts that require access to the CyberVault Pro workspace. New staff members can be provisioned by assigning an operator ID and temporary passphrase, while the staff directory provides visibility of account status and multi-factor authentication enrollment across the organization. This helps organizations maintain controlled access, enforce security policies, and ensure only authorized personnel can manage compliance evidence and documentation. The Invoices section provides a central billing ledger where organizations can view invoice references, issue dates, payment status, and due dates in one place. This helps administrators track subscription activity and maintain a clear financial record associated with their CyberVault Pro workspace. The Policy Generation Wizard helps organizations create Cyber Essentials policy documents by selecting the compliance area they wish to address, such as access control, secure configuration, firewall management, asset management, or malware protection. Once a policy category has been selected, users can proceed to the next step and generate structured documentation tailored to that specific compliance requirement. In this step, the Policy Generation Wizard captures key organizational details that will be used to personalize and structure the generated Cyber Essentials documentation. Information such as company name, registration number, business address, contact details, and primary website is recorded to ensure the resulting policy documents accurately reflect the organization and can be used for internal reviews, client requests, and compliance preparation. In the final step, an authorized representative confirms ownership and approval of the policy by entering their name and providing an electronic signature. Once authorized, selecting Authorize and Generate creates a formal Cyber Essentials policy document that is ready for review, storage, and inclusion within the organization's evidence pack. This evidence management screen provides a clear overview of policy compliance status across the organization, highlighting which policy areas have supporting evidence attached and which still require documentation. Users can upload screenshots, records, policy files, and supporting materials directly into each policy category, helping teams track missing evidence and maintain a complete Cyber Essentials evidence repository. Once approved, the generated policy is automatically compiled into a professional PDF document containing the organization's details, policy content, and authorized approval information. These documents can be downloaded, reviewed, and stored as formal evidence, helping organizations maintain a structured and auditable record of their Cyber Essentials policies and compliance activities. The Proactive Compliance Status Panel automatically highlights outstanding evidence requirements, helping organizations identify gaps before reviews or assessments take place. In this example, 5 supporting artifacts are still required, and selecting the alert provides direct access to the digital vault where the missing evidence can be uploaded and managed. The digital vault provides an instant overview of evidence completion across each Cyber Essentials control area, clearly highlighting where supporting documentation is still required. Status indicators show outstanding evidence gaps in areas such as organizational policies and staff access controls, helping teams prioritize actions and maintain progress towards full compliance readiness. CyberVault Pro can assist with asset verification by identifying root domains and providing the validation information required to confirm ownership before monitoring begins. Once the verification record has been added to the organization's DNS configuration, users can validate ownership and enable ongoing asset tracking, helping maintain an accurate inventory of systems within scope for Cyber Essentials preparation. The Live Asset Telemetry table provides a central view of monitored assets, displaying key information such as asset type, target perimeter, discovery details, and verification status. For root domains, CyberVault Pro generates a verification record that can be added to DNS settings, allowing organizations to confirm ownership and maintain an accurate inventory of assets within scope for Cyber Essentials preparation. To verify ownership of a domain, CyberVault Pro generates a unique DNS TXT record that must be added to the organization's DNS configuration. Once the record has been published, selecting Verify Now confirms domain ownership and enables secure asset monitoring and validation within the platform. The unique TXT verification value generated by CyberVault Pro should be copied exactly as displayed and added to the domain's DNS records. This verification token allows the platform to confirm ownership of the domain, ensuring that only authorized organizations can register and monitor assets associated with that web presence. CyberVault Pro allows assets to be categorized by type, including root domains, subdomains, web applications, servers, IP addresses, and managed hosting environments. This classification helps organizations maintain an organized asset inventory and ensures that evidence collection and monitoring activities are aligned with the correct systems and services within scope. Asset classifications can be updated at any time, allowing organizations to accurately categorize systems as their infrastructure evolves. Once the appropriate asset type has been selected, the changes can be saved to ensure monitoring, evidence tracking, and compliance activities remain aligned with the correct technology scope. The Digital Vault not only highlights outstanding evidence requirements, but also allows organizations to generate a consolidated PDF dossier containing all collected documentation and supporting records. This provides a convenient way to review compliance progress, share evidence with stakeholders, and prepare organized documentation packs for assessments, client requests, or internal audits. The Staff Access Control Evidence section allows organizations to upload supporting records that demonstrate how user access and multi-factor authentication are being managed across the business. Evidence such as MFA screenshots, access control settings, user management records, or administrative security controls can be attached here, helping ensure that staff access requirements are fully documented for Cyber Essentials preparation. The reporting dashboard provides a high-level overview of the organization's cybersecurity compliance status, showing tracked assets, active staff, secured evidence, and overall readiness. It highlights key compliance indicators, including MFA enforcement, cryptographic integrity verification, and outstanding evidence requirements that must be completed for full Cyber Essentials compliance. By combining operational metrics, compliance indicators, and verification status into a single reporting interface, CyberVault Pro provides management teams with a clear, real-time view of organizational cybersecurity readiness and ongoing compliance progress.
For more information, visit cloudnettech.co.uk.